Now 8 weeks out from our first show, figure, which is awesome, and we're gonna do a chest workout today, so follow along, listen to the good cues I have in there for you guys who are doing bench. Her technique is actually phenomenal. We're gonna keep on continuing to, throw some cues in there for you guys. Anyway, let's get at it. We're gonna start off with incline bench first, and we're gonna move on to dumbbells and so forth, so just follow along. Perfect. Good. You were a little bit in front of it. Do me a favor, and here, we'll go low. I just want to just correct this. Yeah. Go this way a little bit. So you line up, so when you go down, this is underneath here. So I'll move your elbow this a bit. There you go. You feel, when you internally rotate like slight bit, so when you're doing this, that's gonna kind of like throw the trajectory of where you're gonna feel it on here.
Trying to put elbows under, but they were coming forward instead of.
Yeah. So it's like, and you'll feel it right across where you're trying to target once you do that a bit. And then we'll pump it up. Good. There you go, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It makes a difference when we move the bench.
Yeah. 4.5. Oh, let me move this one. And then this is when you have the teres major minor issue in there.
Right.
So, which is weird because you pressing into this should bother. So if anything, think both sides just to engage this one more. Go 5. Oh, we'll leave off. Good. Well, I said it like a lot of times, when the more muscle you have, the more of a load you might need to really get your body start feeling. Because the stronger you are, like when you warm up, you can't really feel it. So it's not going to naturally push you in. Sometimes the load will naturally push you into place. So the lighter the weight, the harder it is. You have to manually do it yourself when you have the weight. Your body awareness has skyrocketed. You've already done it basically the incline anyway. Just so you can feel the weight difference on the way down, kind of warm yourself up a bit. Yeah, there you go. Good rep. Just like keep the weight. You still want to keep it like around here. Let's try that next. If you feel comfortable, just jump up to 35. This will be tight. Yeah.
So instead of giving that little jolt,
Yeah.
wait. And then push.
Like you're gonna get more of a contraction and help when you stretch it. That's like stretch flex kind of reaction. So like a lot of people, like when they're benching, if they go too low, not low enough, they basically are in a dead spot just trying to do this.
Right.
So you have to kind of use momentum to get it up. But when down here, naturally, you think about it, it's gonna fling yourself back up anyway. Yeah. So feel that stretch come from here. Think of like a bow and arrow. You're pulling the bow back and then it's boom. We don't want to do this to the bow. Make sense?
Yeah.
Right? And you'll feel that really stretch across and then using that stretch to pull it back in.
Yeah, I think if I did the 50s, I'm looking, I don't know that the pause would be there.
If we started off, we could do the 50s. That was the first, if that was our opener. If we did dumbbell first, you'd be able to do the 50s, but you're gassing that already. Yeah. Take your time, take your time. When you get back, don't try and get right away. Like get back, start, and then get yourself, and then press. Press, good. Chuck it. It's down there. Good. There you go. You're pretty good doing push-up before on the. Good. We'll sit here. Take yourself back a little bit, just like a plank, right? So when you do it when you're here, instead of being here and then trying to push this way, use your core and. So it's almost like I'm pulling here. So your butt kind of. Oh, my chest hurts. Yeah, so you don't feel anything
like there.
Exactly.
No. Like even after doing these, even though they're close grip, this here is just.
Yeah. The angle, everything, we're just targeting this part here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel it anywhere else. So we're gonna give you a little more help. So put this basically under your armpits here. So I'm gonna hold it. So when it gets harder, I'm just gonna give you some help. This is a cool way to assist people for, okay, well, she can do push-ups, but she's going to push her to do a little more. And I'm going to use this band to help resist. So on the way down, I'm going to help her when she's coming up. I'm going to pull this a bit. So when she's getting stuck with it, I'll give a little more assistance. So for you guys out there who can't do push-ups and you have a bar or something like that, you set your bar like this, high enough so you have some, some more assistance, and you basically get in like this. So at the bottom of your lift, you're doing push-ups, whatever, you have basically this kind of helping you out to push. We're gonna work on your negative. So we really want you to load the chest. We're just gonna do it to failure. So you're not gonna get like a ton of reps. They allow you to kind of like that pressing motion. So the good thing about these handles is that it kind of rotates. So when we're pulling the fly in this way, we can push at the top of the other lift and on the back, rotate, and we can really focus on pressing that arm straight and keep your shoulders back. Watch your left arm. I want like a little bit more, a little outside 90 degrees. Not 90 degrees, but a little bit more than that. There you go. Yeah.
Made a huge difference, because before I was kind of trying to come back and then push, because before I was too much brain overload. I was trying to change handles and stuff instead of just pushing.
Yeah, and you feel yourself behind the weight the entire time.
Yeah.
So this is like stuff you women out there need to do. Women who have breast implants, stay away from doing stuff like bench, because you're basically gonna push, even if you get it under the breast or over, you don't wanna push the actual implant over. But if anything, we're doing a lot of clavicle head and external head here. So basically pec minor this way up. That's gonna help any woman lift your chest up. It's not gonna make you have some big Arnold Schwarzenegger chest. It's just gonna give you better posture and overall look here. And those who don't have big chests, it just obviously brings your chest up. Okay, we're gonna do tries. And this is like become my favorite tricep exercise. Give me a little more hinge. There you go, so you get top of a little bit more. There you go. And this is even harder for me for triceps. This is even harder for me because now this is now pulling us in the opposite direction. So we have to work on more of this to keep our shoulders down. Good weight?
Yeah, I think because I'm starting like by 12, I'm like, oh. So those last few, I think if I went, I wouldn't get like quality. I would be more focusing on just getting it. So, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm out of here. And that is it, guys. That is it for another episode of Train With Me with Carolyn. She is now 8 weeks out from her show. First time ever competing figure. You wouldn't believe it. And that was the goal, that when she gets on stage, that people are like, there's no way this is her first time on stage. That is the goal, and we're 100% gonna exceed that. So anyway, guys, hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You know when to come out with that tell like it is transparent, vulnerable truth. Coaching, johnashreeve.net. If you want to know about coaching, 15 or 30-minute consults, you can book down there or actually go to my site. After that, if you want to go with coaching, whether it's a recurring or one time, I deduct the phone calls out of any plan you pick. Make sure you guys use my code Johnny15 for the Power 13 cookbook with all those delicious recipes. She actually got the book. She used my code, and she's eating a lot of them on her actual diet. So you wouldn't believe what she's eating to get in this kind of shape. If you want to know, get the book and actually hire me. Anyway, guys, you can follow me on Instagram at _JohnnyShreve_ and send me any pictures or videos of you guys lifting or training. I'll post it for you guys. Anyway, guys, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.